Right. Well, my strong belief in God is one thing that I believe to help me get me through a lot of the adversities that I experienced in my lifetime. I'm a true believer of God, and I attend church on a regular basis. I'm also an evangelist in my church, and I get out and I try to reach different people. I'm trying to reach people of all ethnic backgrounds, everyone. People inside of the church, outside of the church, no matter what the background comes from. Not to give away too much in the book, but I did experience a stroke in October of 2015. I'm 38 years old, and it kind of set me back a little bit, but I was able to get through it. I was on a cane. My left side was affected. And when people look at me now, they'd be like, "You had a stroke, really?" And I bounced back within like 3 weeks after having this stroke. I looked like I never had any remnants of it. Well, in high school, when I was in the 11th grade, I wanted to quit. I was like, it was no use going to school. It was wasting my time. I could be doing something else. And then having good parents in my life was like the biggest point, because I was going through that teenage phase. I didn't want to do nothing, And my dad and my mom continually to encourage me and let me know that, hey, you can be anything that you want to be, and we're not going to give up on you. And with prayer, they stayed with me, they worked with me, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to grow up one day. I'm going to want a family. I'm going to want a good career. It changed me to better myself even more. To reach for my goals, reach for the stars. The sky is the limit. There's things out here that people feel like they can't experience or they can't do. So after experiencing this stroke, along with some other things that I went through in my younger years up until this point, it just pushed me to let me know that I can do anything. There's nothing stopping me but myself. Yes, we're far from perfect, that's for sure. And we're going to experience different things in our lives. I'm still experiencing trials that come in my life. That's just natural, it's being a part of living. But it's just how we deal with it. And I try not to let things overtake me. I overtake them now. Where I was to the place where at one point I was ready to give up, ready to throw in the towel. I also tried suicide at one point in my life, because I thought I couldn't make it, I couldn't take it anymore. But I realized that there's hope and there's life, and I'm worth fighting for. And I try to encourage everyone that they're worth fighting for, no matter what they're going through, no matter what adversities come their way. I'm looking to go into the prisons to speak with people, to encourage them, while they're in there, that, that they can still get through this. And when they come out, there's something bigger for them, that you don't have to settle for what, man say that you're going to be, or what you're going to do, or you can't do this, you can't do that. Yes, you can. Yeah. Yes, you can. Because as growing up, I had many people tell me that I wasn't going to amount to anything. I wasn't going to be anything. I wasn't going to do anything with my life. And I turned around, and these same ones come up to me, they're like, wow, I never would have thought.
Wow, really?
The things that I have, endured in my life, that they're like, wow, I went on to college. I have 2 degrees. I sit on a board of directors down in Salisbury for the Wycomico Commission on Aging. So just different things that I've done with my life where I was stereotyped and said I wasn't going to do anything or amount to anything. So I was like, I'm not going to get anywhere with this attitude. So I had to change my mindset. Basically. Yeah. And when I changed my mindset to say, hey, I want something out of life, then that's when things start to open up for me.